Lee, thanks for joining us. Congratulations. What an eventful time.
Yeah, it's been a roller coaster 24 hours, hasn't it? And we're just pleased to top the game off with a victory to get us in the next round.
And what a goal that won it.
Yeah, it was a great goal, a lovely cross and a super finish. Spoke to Bass before the game, told him to forget about goals, completely not forget about them, do what he does, work hard for the team, and they'll come. And a great finish from him to get across the near post and finish like that. And I thought at that time we were shading the game and probably deserved it.
The first half they were very dangerous, weren't they? You can see why they're top of League Two, but we all felt the second half was even Steven contest.
Yeah, we had to weather the storm a little bit, didn't we? We wanted to be a bit more aggressive with our press, but they're a good team, good players, excellent team, good manager. So we had to respect them and let them have the ball to just quieten the game down a little bit, knowing that we could get to half time. We thought we'd get one on the transition in the first half. We thought that would be a way of getting a goal, but we wanted to get to half time to just reiterate what we were after. And I thought it was a much more even second half. And like I say, at the time, I thought we were just shading it. I know their lad went through and the lads were throwing the body in the way, but I think that was their only real chance. And you know, they're throwing on their top end players to try and win the game at the end, but made up for everybody, absolutely made up.
It was an emotional time as well in the technical area when the final whistle went.
Yeah, of course it is. We're just human beings, aren't we? So of course it's going to be emotional. Alex is an unbelievable person, dedicated his life from the age of 12 to this football club, and it takes a brave man to do what he's done. It's been a topic of conversation for 6, 7, 8 weeks now. With him, you know, I think he's documented he's had a death in the family, and a lot of things, other issues, which I think he will tell his story when it feels right. But we dedicate that to him, and I've said to the players we aren't surprised with that win because we don't think we've been that far off.
And of course for you it was the perfect start, wasn't it? What's it been like for you in those hours leading up to it? How were you last night? How were you this morning? Excited.
Couldn't tick the hours away quick enough. Obviously, me and Alex have had some conversations in the last 24 hours, but no, really excited, clear on what I thought the players' information should be. I want them to play with more freedom. I want them to play with excitement, and I think we saw that particularly off the flair players. And hopefully, come Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I can get my teeth into it a little bit more and work on some things we want to improve.
You ground out a hard-earned draw in the Papa John's against a very impressive Leeds United side. You've built on that and won in the FA Cup. It can transform a club's fortunes, can't it? Cup ties, getting results, and this one in particular.
Yeah, but like I say, we've not been miles off, have we, Graham? We haven't been miles off. We've drawn too many football matches. The job is now to get the goal scorers scoring and get the flair players expressing themselves a little bit more. But momentum's big in football, and I want to win every game. I've just said to the players, they need to get ready for what I'm going to demand off them, physically, mentally. They need to be ready, because they're the demands I'll put on the players, and only for them to benefit us to win football matches.
Football management jobs don't come very quickly, do they? People have to wait and wait, but it's a chat. You see this as your chance?
Listen, I've just won a game of football, and I'm going to enjoy it, and we'll go again next week.
And just on Basala Sambu, back to him, what can he do for him? Because nobody can knock the effort he puts in, but as you say, he has to get a goal or two. Yeah. What does that do?
Hopefully boosts his confidence. He can score goals, he's got good techniques, something we're going to have to work on in terms of what his mindset's like when he's in goal scoring positions. But I've said to him, if he runs around and gives 100% and they're contributing to the team performance, don't worry about goals, them goals will come.